Hello everyone, well today I'm on location in a holiday home in North Wales. Yes, I'm on holiday, but I'm still making vacuum cleaner videos. Yes, I am that sad. And I'm even sadder because I brought a vacuum cleaner with me. This is Shark's latest upright/stick machine. It's mains powered and it has Shark's anti-zero hair wrap technology, or 0M as you'll know it if you're watching this in the United States of America or Canada. So I'm in a holiday house. It's not a cottage, it's a detached 3-bedroomed house. It's got quite a lot of area to clean, and the vacuum cleaner that I found in the holiday home is this Vax Air Stretch Total Home Upright. It's pretty dirty, so I'm going to do the owners a favour and give it a bit of a service for them. I'll make a separate video on that. So basically what I'm going to do is use this Shark around the whole house and see how much dirt we get out of the bin. There's a mixture. On the ground floor it's mainly hard floors, upstairs it's mainly carpets. So basically I'm going to clean the whole house and see how much dirt we remove. And to be honest, I think I'm going to have to empty this machine a few times. Here's the dirt bin. And this is how I'm going to start the video. It's completely clean. I have used this machine at home, but in order to prepare this video, I've cleaned it all ready for you. And I'm just going to use the machine on the carpets and the floors, on the stairs. Just clean all around this house, and we'll see how much dirt that perhaps this Vax has been left behind, because it's quite dirty, to be quite frank, this machine. It could do with a good clean. In fact, it could do with a good empty too. But anyway, this is how I found it. This is not how it will be left, but anyway, this is a full-sized mains powered upright cleaner, and this is a lightweight, compact, mains powered stick machine. So without any further ado, let's start cleaning, and I'll empty the bin as and when it needs it. I've stopped the cleaning at this point because I've noticed the bin could do with emptying. Now, I've only cleaned the ground floor of this holiday home, and basically there's only one carpet, the room I've just cleaned, and one rug in the living room. The rest of it is hard floors. Of course, there were a couple of entrance mats as well, but you can see I'm not up to the max fill line, so I suppose I could continue a little bit longer, but I'm going to empty this load for now. Continue cleaning the lower floor of the house. I've got the hall to do, and there's also a little lobby area. Then I'll clean the stairs and then the upstairs carpets. Another pause in the proceedings to empty the bin. Now, it's by no means full, but I want to fully empty it before I tackle the stairs in this holiday home, because it'll be interesting to see just how much dirt is in the stair carpet. So a lot of this would have been from the entrance mats. As you can see, a lot of dirt caught in there, as well as some of the entrance mat itself. So I'm going to empty the bin. So remember, this bin is going to be completely empty before I tackle the stairs. This corded shark vacuum cleaner has the lift away feature, so I can detach the suction pod to make it easier to clean stairs, car interiors, etc. So to remove the suction pod, all we have to do is press this little button here and pull off the pod from the extension wand. And of course it's freestanding, so I can leave the main cleaner head and the wand to one side. So here's the suction pod. Now you can use this in a couple of ways. I could attach the cleaning tool directly to the end of the inlet here. So I could take the crevice tool, for example. I can just grab it from the tool caddy, and I can use it like this. I can do all the edges of the stairs with this, or I could attach the dusting brush to do the wooden parts of the stair, or the included pet hair turbo brush. Also, of course, because it has a built-in hose, you can pull the hose out, hold the pod with one hand, and just direct the nozzle with the other. This is my preferred way of using the machine. But you can also do one extra thing which I didn't show in the unboxing video. In the comments section under my unboxing video, a viewer asked me if it was possible to connect the main DuoClean head directly to the suction pod. And in fact, I hadn't shown it because I didn't even realize you could do it, but I tried it, and yes, you can. So in order to clean these stairs really thoroughly, that's what I'm going to do. So all we have to do is remove the wand by pressing the wand release button here with your hand or foot. Just release the wand. Let me just pop the suction unit down. And now it is possible to connect this DuoClean head directly to the suction pod like this. You just locate it until it clicks. So now I've got a very effective handheld cleaner. Yes, it's big and it's quite heavy, and I don't recommend you cleaning your stairs every time this way. But I don't think these stairs have had a deep clean for quite some time. They're quite a deep pile carpet on the stairs here. So I'm going to see how much dirt we can get out using the DuoClean head on the stairs. If I was to do it really thoroughly, I'll go over with a crevice tool to do all the edges, because this won't get right to the edges of the stair carpet, but it will clean the main area where there's the footfall traffic going up and down. So it is empty, but it is dirty, but I did empty it. Let's see how much dirt we can get out a single flight of stairs. Well, that's the stairs thoroughly vacuumed, and I must say, looking at them from up here, they do look a lot better. It's quite a dense, thick pile on the stair carpet. It's not the sort of carpet personally I would have chosen for stairs, but hey, it's not my house. It's the same carpet that the owners have used on the landing, which is also going to be cleaned in the rest of this video, as well as the 3 bedrooms and the bathroom. So let's just have a look. Out of interest, not too bad, but that is just from the stairs. Now this property is near the coast, and if you can just see at the bottom there, quite a bit of sand. Now while we've been staying here, we haven't worn shoes up the stairs, so obviously previous occupants have used it, but I'll try. I don't really want to open it here because it's going to make a mess. I'm just going to add all this to the rest of the dirt, and I'll show you at the end of the video, when I've done all the bedrooms, how much dirt we've managed to remove in just one house clean using this shark. Okay, I'll empty this now and carry on cleaning the bedrooms. Well, I'm afraid I had to stop again. I've just cleaned the master bedroom and basically it is pretty full. Look at that. Can you see? Bit of reflection of the light. This is just from one bedroom. It's a reasonable sized master bedroom, I suppose, but can you see all that muck that this machine has picked up? I don't know if we can see any better from if we look in from the top. Just down there. Now what I'm glad to say is that the central shroud here has remained clear. I've not had to unclog that once during the course of this video. But before I clean the final 2 bedrooms and then sum up this vacuum cleaner, I think I better empty the container again. Okay, well that's the end of the cleaning done. I've just got one more bin to empty. I've emptied it once more and I didn't film it. So this is the last lot of dirt I've removed from the carpets and floors in this house. Before I finished the video, I cleaned the living room rug one more time because I felt there was more dirt in it. And judging by this, there was. So I'm going to add this to all the dirt I've picked up in this video into this carrier bag. That's everything. I'll just check the top, make sure there's nothing in there, just some dust. Okay then, let's see all the dirt I've removed during the course of this video. Okay, look away now if you're of a nervous disposition. I'm going to tip all this dirt out on this clean carpet. There we go, I think that's everything. So here's all the dirt I picked up during the course of the video. Obviously the video was edited, otherwise it would have been going on for far too long, but I can assure you everything that you can see here is what the vacuum cleaner picked up in the first clean of each room, and the stairs of course. Now there is a lot of carpet fibre. I think the carpets are quite new in this house, so the machine has removed a lot of loose fibres. I can see dog hairs in all this as well. There's also some more heavier dirt. Let me just move the fibrous material. Obviously there's some straw-like material which is from the entrance mat. So if we move all the bulky stuff out the way, we can see, wow, we can see here quite a lot of sand that was hidden in the carpet. This house is on the coast, and obviously sand is going to be trailed in, but that is a lot. And it was all hidden inside the carpet. Wow, that's pretty impressive that it's managed to pick all that up. So as far as performance goes, I'm pretty impressed with the Shark vacuum. Now onto the cleaner itself. Let's have a look at the anti-hair wrap brush roll just to see how clean it's remained during use. So I'll just release the wand from the machine so I can have a look easier at the base of this. Right then, so here's the brush roll and of course the soft roller. I can see that the soft roller has got a little bit dirty since I started using this. It's unsurprising that that's got dirty, but that can be removed for washing. There's a little button at the side here. You just eject the brush roll and you can rinse that under running water and just give it a clean. Make sure it's 100% dry of course before fitting it back onto the machine. Apart from it's got grubby, obviously there's nothing wrapped around it, so it has stayed clear that way. And looking at this brush roll, again it's got dirty, it's cleaned a lot of carpet. The brushes could do with a wipe down from time to time, but there's nothing wrapped around this brush roll. There's no hairs, no pet hairs, no threads or fibres, so it has managed to keep itself clean. I'll tell a lie, there is a little bit, hang on, just noticed in case any eagle-eyed viewers spot them. There's a little bit of hair, to be honest, hardly anything though. This technology has managed to keep this brush roll relatively clean. I mean, it's almost 100% clear, just a little bit left. And there's some muck caught on this little part here, but that's what it's designed for, I think. It's to keep the roller clean. But we can just clean that, pick off the bits. To give this a more thorough clean, you can take the base plate off, but I'll show you that in a future maintenance video. Now onto the bin emptying and filter system of this Shark. It's pretty easy to empty. You've got a dust cup release lever here either side of the handle, so you just squeeze that together and you can remove the dust cup. Obviously that would normally be on top of the machine, so you don't have to worry about that. And then to empty, obviously you just press the little silver button and the dirt falls out, and you can empty the top part. What I will say, I mentioned earlier, this part did stay clean. I've had some other Shark cleaners where I've used them and hair and other fibres gets wrapped around the central shroud in the bin. But in this instance, that did stay clear, so I'm pretty pleased with that. It's a new design so maybe that stopped it getting wrapped around. It might happen with yours, but it hasn't on this particular occasion in this house. So that's fine. To empty, it's pretty straightforward. And if I was that pernickety, as you can see, it's got a lot of dust in there. You can rinse this out or give it a wipe out from time to time. But again, make sure it's 100% dry before refitting it. Here are the main filters. Now, Shark with this model recommend once a month you should clean the pre-motor filters, and there are two. And as we can see, if I take this out, I haven't touched this filter. Inside the unit where the filter goes, you can see quite a lot of dust on the outside, but underneath where the motor fan is, that's pretty clear. So this is the filter. Now it does look quite dirty, but it should be fine for quite some time. A month, Shark say. It's going to get dirty fairly quickly. I've done a full house clean, and a very thorough full house clean. So this outer sponge has got dirty. But if I take it out, we can see that it's still inside. It's still pretty clean. So there's still plenty of life in that. I think as long as you wash this at least once a month, according to the instructions, it should be fine. And this is the inner filter. And again, that has stayed fairly clean. So easy to wash, rinse under water, both parts, squeeze it dry, leave it to dry for up to 24 hours, reassemble, and just pop it back into the cleaner like that. You can, if you want to, get a wet wipe and just wipe around here before the filter goes in. But again, make sure everything is dry before you switch the machine on again. The only other filter is the HEPA exhaust filter, and Shark say you should only need to wash that once a year. It's not going to be very dirty. I think it might have gone slightly blacker. As you can see, I've used this machine a fair bit, but Shark say once a year should be sufficient, and then just place it back in the machine. So yeah, it's going to need filter maintenance once a month. Give it a wipe out. Keep it emptied all the time. Don't go over the max fill line, and you should be fine. So onto the cleaner in use. I found it very easy to use. The fact that you don't have to change any settings when you go from carpet to hard floor is a boon. You just basically take the machine where you want to go, and it just cleans equally well. It's got a nice long cable, 10 meters. I did find I didn't have to change sockets too often in this house. One disadvantage of this machine, most Shark cleaners have one, but this doesn't, is a suction control. When I was cleaning the lightweight doormats, it was pulling them into the machine and cutting off the brush roll. The brush roll does turn off automatically when that happens, and I had to reset it by turning the machine on and off, but it was a little bit awkward. If there was some sort of suction control on the machine to prevent that happening, I would have liked to have seen it. But all in all, I can't find much wrong with this machine. Unlike most stick cleaners, it does stand up on its own. It'll go in the corner until you need it. All in all, I think it's very, very good. The Duo Clean brush roll does seem to make a good job of keeping itself clean from threads, fibres and pet hairs. So all in all, it's a pretty good machine. It's sort of like having the convenience of a cordless, but with continuous power. Obviously this is a corded machine, but as I said, it's got a 10-meter cable, so you can clean a large area before you have to unplug and replug the machine in. So it's not quite as convenient as having a cordless model, but it certainly packs a punch. I think this will perform better than the majority of cordless machines on the market today. If you have any comments or questions about this machine or any Shark machine that I've reviewed, please comment below, and I'll see you all very soon for the next video. Bye for now.